Welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, we're gonna go ahead and do a black smoky eye with a little bit of glimmer, a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of fun, glitz and glamour. Believe it or not, this is actually a very easy eye look to do. I haven't done it in quite a while, so I kind of had to go back and forth and fix a few things. However, this actually is a very easy eye look to do. So don't be afraid, just go ahead, try it out, have some fun. And if you guys want to see how this all happened, then just stay tuned. Okay, so brows have been done off camera. I also primed my lids. I went ahead and I used Tarte Shape Tape as my primer as well. So for this look, we're gonna go ahead and smoke things up a little bit. I haven't done this kind of look in a little bit, so I'm kind of nervous. But we're gonna go ahead and do this today. So I'm first gonna go ahead and take my Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I want this look to be a little bit warmer, even though we are using a black. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shades Sauce and Low Blow from the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette and use that on my crease. I'm using the M441 brush by Morphe. This is literally just to warm up the crease and make sure that there's a nice transition shade so that everything blends in. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and take my NYX's gel liner in the shade Jet Black, and this is actually gonna be the base for the black eyeshadow that we're gonna use later on. Okay, so I had to do this very quickly because the primer did start to set, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the MMMitchell palette, and this is how this palette looks like. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Mafia, which is a matte black eyeshadow, and then pat that over the gel liner to set it and to then help blend it out. Now dip it into the Urban Decay palette one more time. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Cayenne and use that to kind of blend the black into Sauce and Low Blow just a tad bit more. And again, just like usual, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of pull on the product up to get more of that lifted effect. I want to go ahead and amp up this look a little bit, and for that I'm going to go ahead and take one of my favorite products in the beauty community. This one is How Many Carats, and guys, this is amazing. Let me show y'all. So literally it's like a jelly and it has glitter in it, and it just takes your look to the next level. I'm literally going to go ahead and take my finger and just boom. I do like a little bit more depth in the outer corner, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just pack some of that black just on the outer corner. Okay, so I went ahead, I cleaned up underneath. I also kind of sharpened up the eyeshadow a little bit to give us that effect. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the face. Because I've been running out in the sun a lot lately, my skin has actually kind of changed a little bit. So before it used to be really oily. Now, even though I still do get oily, the surface of it is very textured and very dry. Even though I use SPF, even though I do a good skincare routine, it's still a little bit more on the drier side. So we're gonna go ahead and switch up the primers a little bit. This time, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Smashbox. I think I actually used this in my last video too. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Smashbox Primerizer, which is very hydrating, and use that as my primer. Before anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and take the primer water, also by Smashbox, and just do a quick spritz of this. For my foundation today, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Illmakiaje foundation in the shade 140, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my Morphe sponge to blend that out. For concealer, I'm using the All Nighter Concealer in the shade Medium Neutral. And you want to work with this concealer very quickly because it literally starts setting from the get-go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do two different kinds of contour. We're gonna go ahead and amp up this look a little bit. So I wanna go ahead and first take my MAC Studio Fix foundation in the shade NC55, and that's gonna be the liquid contour base. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend all of this out using my Morphe M523 brush. I'm gonna go ahead and brighten this look up a little bit using Tarte Shape Tape only in the very center of the face. Very quickly gonna set using my Maybelline FIT ME powder. While this all has some time to sit, I'm gonna go ahead and just finish off one eye off camera, and then we will proceed to the next. I'm gonna go ahead and take the exact same gel liner and place this right on my waterline. Then taking the same black as before, this one is Mafia, I'm gonna go ahead and use that to smudge out that liner. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of Sauce and Low Blow and use that to blend out the black. And for my lashes, I'm actually going to be using the M.A.C lashes. Now, I actually do not know the name of this style, but this is the one that I'm going to be wearing today. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and place some mascara. And for that one, I'm using Beauty Bakery. For my bronzer today, I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Bayan Gyal. It's a very pretty, very skin-like bronzer, I will say. I'm gonna go ahead and take that on my Morphe contour brush. For blush, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Milani blush in the shade number 6. This is a very orangey blush, which is something that I'm realizing, so I'm gonna go ahead and put another one on top of it just to tone it down a little bit. And this one also has a highlight infused in it, so it adds a lovely glow. Dipping into my 8W palette by Morphe, I'm actually gonna do a combination of these two shades. I'm gonna go ahead and place this over the blush that I had already applied. I'm gonna go ahead and contour the nose. I'm using the E27 brush. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of this bronzer and kind of run it through my crease just a tiny bit. The blush already had some highlighter in it, and my skin looks pretty good, pretty dewy right now. Very highlighted. Of course, that's not enough for me. So we're gonna go ahead and dip into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sun Dipped Glow Kit. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Moonstone mixed with a little bit of bronze. I'm gonna go ahead and mix them together and use them as my highlighter today. I'm really just highlighting all the texture that's on my face? Pretty much. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take those shades as well and place them right in the inner corner of my eye to brighten that area up a little bit. I kinda like to take a little bit of the highlighter and literally just drag it along the lower lash line a little bit. I went ahead and I blanked out my lips using foundation, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my lip liner by Morphe. This one's in the shade Bite Me, and just gonna go ahead and line my lips. I'm gonna go ahead and top it off with Shrimpton by M.A.C. And that is it for this smoky eye tutorial. I really hope that you all liked this video. If you guys did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel as usual. If you guys want to follow me on social media, the links will be down below, as well as the list of products that I used in this video. So I really hope to see you all next time, and bye!